up, guys? It's Division Leader Dynamic 2839. I'm here introducing today second boss Victoria.
Hello.
Okay, so we're now here in Season 2 of Boss Gaming Network. Sorry for the long wait. I should have dropped this first episode a long time ago, but we're doing it today, so that's great. All right, so we're going to cover a few games today. All right, guys, so today we're going to cover a few games right now, and the first game on the list, that would be...
Plants vs. Zombies.
Remember, you got to speak up.
Oh, yeah, it's far away. Right. So the first game we're going to be reviewing today will be Plants vs. Zombies. This is the 2009 Xbox 360 version.
Okay, so what you're saying is that this is based off the 2009 version of Plants vs. Zombies on Xbox 360?
Yeah.
So you did play that game?
Yeah, it was really fun. I really liked it. It was actually like the first game that I really got like into and started like staying up until 3 a.m. to play.
Wow.
Yeah, it was really fun. I don't know, there's just something that's really addicting. And like it's all the same, but like they have so many little things like the Zen Garden or the little mini games and the fact that you can do like co-op and stuff. It's just like they have enough content to really keep you playing for a while.
Wow, that sounds pretty cool. I don't think that one had multiplayer though, right?
It only had one like co-op option to play a couple of levels, but it wasn't that many choices. It was mostly just single player.
Okay, cool. Plants vs. Zombies is a really interesting type of game. I remember when I first played it back on Xbox, and it was addictive. It's one of those games where you constantly had to beat each wave of zombies that would come into a yard, plant plants that would attack the zombies. This was very interesting because you never knew how many zombies were actually going to be unleashed upon you and what kind of plants or seeds you would get to actually fight back against that wave. So it was a very interesting type game. I think it started out on, was it iOS? I think it started out on a smartphone.
I don't know. I remember hearing about it and never really caring about it.
Right.
And then when the game came out, I was like, oh, okay, I don't know, but that's interesting. I was like, I gotta play this one.
Yeah.
So I think you're right. I think it did come out on iOS or on phones first before it became an actual, like Xbox game.
Right. I remember seeing this game on Android. Very long time. So I'm thinking it probably did release on smartphones first before it came to console because of such the uproar of like so many fans liking the game.
Yeah, I mean it was really good. I'd like to go go back and play the iOS version just to see, because I don't know, I think that's pretty exciting.
Right. Okay.
Okay, so the developer for the Plants vs. Zombies is PopCap Games, and I don't know what other games they did, but they did really good with that one. I really love the song when you finish it. I don't know if you remember it, but God, it was so catchy and it was so good. It was really fun, like when they roll all the end credits and like all that stuff. Oh, it was great. I loved it.
Wait, so you're talking about the ending of the game?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Wow. Okay, so with that being said, and how awesome Plants vs. Zombies was and still is to this day, what rating would you give Plants vs. Zombies?
I would have to give it like a 9. or 9.5 because it was
A
just
9?
it was like my first game and it was just so good.
What, a 9.5?
Yeah.
That's high. Okay.
Like it probably doesn't deserve that. Like it's like a kid's game, but it was
Right.
so good and it was just so addicting. And even now, like I still like I take care of my Zen garden and I play all the little mini games and all that stuff. It's just so much fun. I really like it.
Awesome. That's cool. Okay, so all right. So second boss Victoria has stated that she likes Plants vs Zombies to be a 9.5.
Yes.
Great. Awesome. All right. And that's a boss rating, right there. That's a pretty cool sword you got right there.
Oh yeah, it lights up.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Didn't want to whip it out before because it's a little loud, but
Yeah, it does have a buzzing noise. I mean, yeah, it's pretty cool though. I like the color.
yeah, it's really pretty. I like it. Especially, it's better than the ones that you would find at like Walmart where you had to like flick it out and like the tubes came.
Oh,
and
yeah,
sometimes
yeah,
the
yeah.
one would get stuck or like whatever.
I used to always get those when I was a kid. I thought it was fun.
My mom would never get me one. She was like, "That's for boys," and she's like, "And you've never seen Star Wars?" And I'm like, "Okay, but I want it anyways."
Well, you've never seen Star Wars?
I've never seen a single movie.
That's great. Okay, we're off topic. All right, all right. So the second game on the list that we're going to go for is
Halo 2.
Halo 2.
All right.
John Spartan actually is a space marine. This is in the future. So he fights against aliens and the Covenant, and he's basically trying to stop these things called Halo rings. The Halo rings are basically huge mass relays, I guess located in different parts of the universe. And when each one is activated, it basically sends out a huge energy wave that wipes out that part of the universe. So basically, these machines called the Halo rings, they actually were designed by an ancient race of civilizations from millions and millions and millions of years ago to basically make the universe empty, and it starts over from the beginning. So his job is to basically try and deactivate as many Halo rings as possible, and the aliens are the ones who are trying to basically have the Halo rings activate. So that's the whole story of Halo.
In the event of unexpected shutdown, the entire system will move to standby status. All remaining platforms are now ready for remote activation.
Remote activation? From here?
I must get inside. Then mount up, Orbit.
Your pal, where's he going?
Earth, to finish what we started. And this time, none of you will be left behind.
Anyway, Halo 2 was awesome. It was ahead of its time. The graphics were some of the best I've ever seen. Back on Xbox. It released on the original Xbox. And they made a remake for Xbox 360, which was pretty cool. But even on Xbox, the original Xbox, the game was that awesome. It was so cool. I remember fighting one Covenant alien. They call him an honor guard. These guys are huge. They had armor everywhere. These guys stood like 12 feet tall, and they had swords. And just to kill those guys, you had to shoot them like 100 times. It was a really fun game, really in depth. A lot of Easter eggs, a lot of secrets in the game itself. The multiplayer was incredible. I love playing with my friends. We would set up our own maps and build our own maps in the multiplayer and go against each other and have all types of fun war games. Very fun game.
He's showing you gameplay from Ghost's POV because he's a lot better than I am. I'm trying. Oh, yes, we are playing Spartans versus Elites. And he's crouching on me. Okay, thank you. Big mainstay of Halo 2 gameplay, and as I said, we are playing Spartans versus Elites. This is actually one of my favorite maps. We've got some great sight lines. You can really see the vistas popping here as well. We'll go. No. Nice. Okay. Oh, get the Banshee. Okay, here we go. We got him. We got him. Oh, yeah, I got you.
One of the best campaigns ever. And I mean ever. When you're playing by yourself or with a friend. Halo 2 was one of the best games ever created when it came to Halo. I definitely love Halo 2.
Yeah, it really shows. Like, it never, some games they stop after the second or third because it's just not popular enough. They're gonna.
The thing is that Halo has always been popular, and I think it was the thing that kind of took most of the fans from PlayStation over to Xbox because Halo released,
Yeah.
And the thing about Halo is that they made the original developing team was Bungie. Now Bungie created part 1, they created part 2, they created part 3, and at some point they decided they wanted to sell the franchise Halo itself to another company, and I spoke about this in previous episodes. Bungie sold over everything about Halo to a company called 343 Industries. So 343 Industries is now the owners of Halo, and you can see the difference in the gameplay and how it looks. It doesn't feel like Bungie. Bungie has a way of like doing things, and it's Bungie. This is a new team. They're not doing bad. Halo 4 was 343's first game. It was okay. I showed reviews for that as well too. Halo 5 was good. But now they're making a Halo 6, and that's going to release, and I spoke about that also in episode 9 a little bit at the end. So hopefully we see a really good game. Hopefully it comes back and gives us the same memories. I've heard rumors about like a big surprise at the end of Halo 6. So I don't know. We're still waiting to see a lot of, I guess, leaked footage for the game itself. But yeah, Halo 2 was awesome. Yeah. What do you remember about Halo?
That's a great question. So what I really remember is like driving the Warthog just like all over the map. And it was just really fun, like driving around and like running over enemies and all that stuff. And it was just a really fun game in general, It was always really exciting to get
And
on
the shooting,
and play.
of course. You can't forget shooting.
Oh
Shooting
yeah,
was one of
human
the best parts
guns,
about Halo.
alien guns, all types of guns.
Alien guns.
They got all types of stuff. What wouldn't be exciting about that?
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely.
I liked it.
All right, Dynamic. So what would you give it as a rating for Halo 2?
A rating for Halo 2?
Yeah.
If I had to give Halo 2 a rating, I would probably say a 9. I'll give Halo 2 a 9. It was worth it. I think it made a big impact on the gaming industry itself when it released. One of the best graphical games of its time, and multiplayer campaign, everything was awesome. 9. 9 for Halo 2.
That's a pretty good rating.
Yeah, I think it's awesome.
You seem very passionate about it, so I'm not surprised.
And then that's a boss rating, by the way. Boss rating.
Boss rating.
Okay. All right. So our next game on the list.
This is a classic. I don't know how many people still play it. I think the little kids still play it, and I still think like a lot of people like me and like some nostalgic people still play it. The game is Fruit Ninja.
Fruit Ninja.
Fruit Ninja. This deserves a light. Where is it?
Fruit
Ninja.
Cool. Awesome. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna say this. I remember Fruit Ninja from back in the day, like maybe like early like 2010, 11.
It was way back when.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. Like I remember it dropping like a while back. Like
Playing it on my iPod Touch.
it came out like around the time I remember playing Skyrim and Fruit Ninja around the same time. So,
yeah,
I was like, Skyrim released in like 2011, so
around that time.
Fruit Ninja was like between either 2000, it had to been like 2012 maybe, 2012,
Maybe.
11 maybe.
I mean, it's been popular for a long time, and it still is, I think, popular. So
Yeah. You played Fruit Ninja on
the phone,
On
on
the phone.
iOS.
How does that work? Do you just like kind of use your thumbs or?
Yeah, so they've updated it a lot, and they have all these new mini games and stuff. But the concept is still the same. I use my index finger, but some people use their thumbs, whatever. You just slice it up, and
Okay, that's
ninja.
cool. I'm not judging mobile game players. No,
I feel some hate over here.
I'm not hating on mobile. Game players, but the first time I played Fruit Ninja I actually had an Xbox 360 console, and I had my Kinect set up just under my TV in my living room. And what I would do is they would drop fruit on the screen, and I would use my hands as if I was slicing. And it would get intense. It would get to the point where you were moving so much around the room that it literally was an aerobic workout. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, it was, I lost like 15 pounds playing that game.
That's really good. That keeps you in shape.
It kept me in shape. Like, whenever I played it. Like, I had like friends that would be over. They would like come into the room like, "Hey, what's going on? Did someone fall?" I'm like, "No, I'm just jumping around playing Fruit Ninja."
I'm getting my daily exercise.
It's like, bro, you look crazy doing this. The game was Kinect had to be one of the most funniest add-ons for Xbox 360 because every game had you doing so much crazy movements. It was worse than Nintendo. Nintendo had you doing crazy stuff too. The Wii U, trust me, the Wii U was pretty crazy, but Kinect had you doing so much off-the-world like type movement. You just were like, wow! Like every single game was crazy. But Fruit Ninja was fun. I did like it. It was a awesome game. You could level up. You can go to higher and higher levels, unlock scores, and there was a worldwide ranking system as well. So there were a lot of good people around the world who played that game. Still popular. Like I'm kind of shocked it came over to the mobile device.
Yeah. Oh, it's huge on the mobile.
Yeah.
They have all kinds of like mini games. I don't know how you put mini games in an already,
Right.
very small mobile game, but
They did have mini games. I remember that now.
they managed to do it.
Wow.
They added, I don't know if they had it for the Kinect, but they had the different blades. You could get them in different colors and
Right.
different patterns. I have one that has like the cherry blossoms. When you slice, cherry blossoms kind of follow it.
Wow.
They have all different types of like training, all different types of versions. It's just a really fun game. Like they really expanded on it ever since it first came out for the iOS, and like they just keep making it fun, keep adding new things to make it really exciting.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like that. That's really awesome.
Yeah.
I want to give Fruit Ninja a rating, but since I haven't played it in like 5 years, I'm not going to actually give one. So I'm going to leave. I think you played it more recent than I have.
Yeah, I think I played it like 3 days ago.
Yeah, 3 days
While
ago.
waiting in line for McDonald's.
At McDonald's.
Oh yeah.
Even there, can you come on? Fruit Ninja at McDonald's?
Yeah, it's really like, you can make short little games. Like if you don't have enough time for like the long game, you can play like the mini game while you're like waiting for your French fries or whatever.
Gotcha.
Like it's awesome. Loving it.
Love it.
Yeah, I'm loving it.
I can't believe okay. All right. So, guys, I'm gonna let her give the rating for Fruit Ninja. So, what would be the rating for Fruit Ninja?
I think I would give it like a strong 7. They've managed to keep the game alive for a long time, which is really impressive with all the add-ons and just how old it is. Yeah, it deserves that 7.
7. Okay,
Yeah.
That's awesome. I mean, I'm totally with it. Like I said, I like the game. I'm pretty sure it's just as good on the mobile. It's just you slicing and dicing fruit.
You don't get the workout, but you still get the fun.
Yeah, you get your finger workout.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. All right, guys. So that's 7 for Fruit Ninja. That's a boss rating, and we want to cut it here. Thank you for joining us here at Boss Gaming Network, Season 2, first episode. I know it's been like a long time, but here it is. We're starting it now. So, like I said earlier. So, thanks for joining in. Definitely go over to our website, sign up on the website, subscribe to our YouTube channel, our Twitch channel, Dynamic2839, YouTube channel, Boss Gaming Network. We also have a Discord, that's also Dynamic2839 as well, and Steam, our Steam account, Dynamic2839. So, yes, definitely. And as always, boss up. That was like, what?
It did not go off.
It's literally just like.
It lit up and then just went off.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
I don't know why I decided to do that.
I didn't even grab my sword. I just want to show mine. But
Yeah, I told them we were there.
Oh, we were there.